Hi, Sharks. I'm Tim.
And I'm Scott.
We are seeking $250,000 in exchange for 10% of our company, Paddle Smash.
Pickleball. It is the fastest growing sport in North America. And if you're not playing yet, you are definitely missing out.
Spikeball is a wildly popular outdoor game.
Now imagine if pickleball and spikeball went out for a nice romantic evening.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, baby. Things went great. And smash. They made a baby. That baby is Paddle Smash.
We've combined the best elements of both into the ultimate outdoor game.
Take a look at this video.
Paddle Smash is played 2 versus 2. Teammates work together to bump, set, and smash the ball into the court and over the net. It's then the opposing team's job to do the same.
Games are played to 11 points, so they're quick, fun, and full of energy.
Paddle Smash is portable. Think pickleball to go. It can be set up and taken down in minutes.
So, which one of you Sharks wants to bump, set, and smash a deal with us?
What is
All right, so welcome back to the Joe Pardo show, and how we're going to break down this pitch, review it, and the whole thing, right? And we're going to check out their website, social media at the end, as well as feature one of your comments from down below in the super community. But so pickleball, spikeball. I actually bought spikeball a number of years ago. I've played it once. It's been sitting in my garage ever since. It was a pain in the butt to put together the one time, and it's a really hard game to play. Like, you really got to be committed to a physical game at a barbecue or on the beach. I think it's probably better on the beach than like bringing it to a barbecue, because like we've only done it one time and never again. The game of my choice would absolutely be Can Jam. That I can't get enough of. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out. But yeah, I was going to bring up Spikeball, as well as if you're into pickleball, you should check out my friend's show, Michael O'Neill's Pickleball Tips. The was it 4.0 to Pro, this podcast right here. So yeah, 4.0 to Pro, pocket size pickleball tips and tricks and tactics and all that. It's been doing really, really well. You see 4.9 stars with 127 reviews. So shout out to those guys. Personally, I have yet to play pickleball, so I can't really speak to like whether or not I would enjoy. I mean, I like table tennis. I like tennis. Just haven't gotten around. Had never had the opportunity to play pickleball. Maybe next time I'm on on a cruise or something. I don't know. It's probably a league around here, but I've been a little too busy to join a league for that. Anyway, $250,000 for 10%. It seems like they have a pretty good package deal here with Smash, Paddle Smash. I guess. I guess the name's not bad. It's not terrible. It kind of tells you what it is. Better than Paddle Spike. I wonder if that or Paddle Ball. I don't know if maybe that wasn't available or something. But I will say, watching that video though, I could see where that is almost as tough to play as Spikeball. I mean, I was flipping through channels and saw on ESPN, I think it was ESPN2 or maybe it was ESPN 8 the Ocho. They had like the Spikeball, or maybe it's NBC Sports Philadelphia or something. They had Spikeball, like pro Spikeball competition or something. And I'm watching it, and it took like 2 or 3 serves before they actually got going in that wherever they were in the match when I happened to turn it on. And I just got thinking to myself, like, man, there's a whole lot of not action going on here that is just to get started. I mean, look, tennis can have the same thing with the serve, but at least the serve is probably coming at 100 and some miles an hour or kilometers per hour for those on the metric system. And that's something, right? Versus like, man, I hit the ball and then nobody hit it, or I went to hit the ball and I missed the ball. Like, I don't know. It just didn't scream to me. And again, with playing the game like one time and being like, yeah, this is cool, but just very intensive game physical game to have to play. Well, we'll see if they can eke out a deal here. I think that for $250,000 for 10%, they might be able. I mean, Robert's there, and what you didn't get to see was him laughing as they walked in because he was like, it's like an extended laugh. But maybe Robert. Robert might be their saving grace. Maybe Mark, but probably Robert.
The average age of who plays it? I'm
Who plays
picturing
our
young
game?
guys.
Yeah, we say it's best for families with kids over the age of 13. So it's a little hard to kind of come in. There's some hand-eye coordination involved. So older kids, teenagers, families looking to play together.
So you guys know Spikeball came on Shark Tank.
We know.
Right.
Yeah, we love it.
People always ask me, what's the one deal I missed? It was Spikeball.
And that's blown up.
Yeah, it's blown up
So,
huge.
all right, so tell us about you and how did you come up with this?
So we're not the inventors of Paddle Smash. The story really starts with Joe Bingham, who is the inventor, and Joe has 7 kids. He's a structural engineer. He said to himself, can I create a game that brings pickleball into our backyard? And he created Paddle Smash. He tinkered in his garage, glued a bunch of stuff together, and made Paddle Smash. He started playing this with friends and family, just at parties, and over 2 years refined it, but he didn't know what to do with it. And that's actually where Tim and I come into the story.
So Scott and I have a combined 25 years of experience in the toy and game industry.
Wow, great.
Scott
That's
had
awesome.
co-founded a chain of retail stores, and I co-founded a board game company, and Scott was the first retailer to pick up my game. And both of us ended up selling our businesses to other big toy and game companies. And we vowed to work together. We got along well. And Scott's a huge pickleball player. So it was just kind of fortuitous that we were introduced to the inventor Joe shortly after we were having these conversations about what we wanted to work on together. And we saw it. We brought it to pickleball courts, play tested it with pickleball players. They got it immediately. And we were like, this is it. Let's do it. Let's bring this to market.
Did you buy the rights?
I think that's the it just goes to show you like anything is possible, anything can happen. You go through life, you have all these experiences, and somehow they all end up coming together to help you in ways that you might not have even realized you were like. They probably did not think 5 years ago or 10 years ago or 5 years prior to whenever this whole story happened. Obviously it could have been 10 years ago that this was a thing before pickleball really, because I think pickleball's been around for a while, but like only in recent couple of years has really taken off. But it just goes to show you, like, you don't know how all those experiences, toy companies, a retailer, you get together and combine with, all that knowledge, and you just end up making something, or making a deal happen because you happen to be in the right place at the right time, right? Was it, they say opportunity or luck favors the people that are working hard, and the opportunities there out front. There's like a saying, you can go Google it. You don't need to hear that from me, but it's the point of take your knowledge, take your experiences, and always be looking to apply it to something else, or else they could have missed out on this opportunity to bring pickleball. I still feel like it seems like, because the problem is and Spikeball has the same problem, is it's such a short distance between you and the ball that your reaction time has to be so quick. And maybe I'm wrong, because like I only played it once, but it is sitting in my garage. I'd be happy to play it sometime. Maybe we'll do a meetup and we'll play some Spikeball, and some other Shark Tank related things will ensue.
Or the IP,
We license the
intellectual
rights.
property
Oh, you
from Joe?
license the
Yeah,
rights.
so Joe gets a royalty for it, but Tim and
Woo!
he gets a royalty. I know you like that one.
Stealing one out of here. Yeah, he beat you to it.
How much does it cost you to make, and how much are you selling it for?
The retail is $200.
Wow.
What's it cost you to make?
$55.
Okay, that's not bad.
Landed.
Does that include the royalty back to Joe?
It doesn't, so it'd be slightly more than that.
What-
Joe
how
gets a
much it-
5% royalty.
5% of
Of
the
net
Of
sales.
sales.
Of net. Wow.
What involvement is Joe, or is he just silent and he just gets his royalty?
Joe gets fun update calls.
Fun update calls.
And then he gets a quarterly royalty check, and he's always very
That's
excited.
fun.
It comes
Nice.
with 4 paddles, 2 balls, the net system, and the base. The base folds in half and becomes the case for the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? That's
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
This
pretty
is the
good.
base.
That's the base.
That's very smart.
Yeah, that is smart, because the Spikeball, like, you have to like get the net, and maybe they've made adjustments to it, since I see over on the I don't have it up anymore. I closed it, but I saw that they have like the backyard version, the pro version, and the mammoth version. So maybe I don't know what version I have, but maybe it's different to get set up, because it just seemed like such a pain to get it going with getting the net all strung up.
You sold any?
Have we sold any? That's a
I
good
hope
question.
so.
What are you saying?
I'm sure you have.
Is that a good or a bad?
You'll tell me.
Okay.
So we're 9 months old.
Okay.
We're barely out of the womb. We
Yeah.
have sold to date $700,000 worth of product.
Hey.
700,000.
Have you made any money on it?
We're break even right now.
Good for you.
Okay. How are you selling this?
So we started out as direct-to-consumer, have a e-commerce store. As like a flyer, we sent some cold emails and like LinkedIn messages to buyers at Dick's Sporting Goods, Shields, Academy Sports. They're the 3 largest sporting goods retailers in the country. Much to our surprise, they all got back to us and they all said yes. So
That goes to show you that sometimes the cold calling is important for you to be doing, even if it's not every day. Try to make a list of people that you want to reach out to. One of the things that I do is I'll create a spreadsheet and put names, email addresses, where they work, and then when's the last time I contacted them. And it enables you to go back and follow up. Now, if you're using Gmail, I would highly recommend Boomerang. It's a Chrome plugin extension. I think they make it for Edge and some other browsers as well. And what that enables you to do is you get a read receipt when the person opens the email, and you can set a date or an amount of time that from the time they open it, if they do not reply or if they do not open the email, to get the email back into your inbox. And I should probably have an affiliate code for this, but I just love the program. This isn't sponsored, but it makes follow up so much easier. When I got away from using Gmail as my primary email service, it was one of the things that I actually really missed, was the ability to use Boomerang, because even though it's free to start, but I want to say I was paying like $50 a year or something like that for it. I think I might have at one point been paying $100 or something, but it just made life so much easier. I send an email. If I don't get a reply in like 4 days or 5 days, 6 days, 10 days, I automatically get it back in my inbox so I can do a follow-up email on that person. Yeah, it's phenomenal. So if you can't do that, if you're like me and got away from Google or don't want to spend that money, a spreadsheet will do the same thing. Highly recommend it. You use Google Docs, which is totally free, or any of the other free spreadsheet software out there if you don't have Excel. But that is something that you should definitely be looking into using to track your cold call emails or LinkedIn messages.
Stop right there.
Wow.
So many people come on and say, oh, I need a shark to go connect with everybody. Right. You just send a cold LinkedIn email.
They like your product.
It means
like
that
your
pickleball
product
is
the
hot,
hero.
hot, hot.
Right. They're looking for any angle.
Anything pickleball related, they are snatching up.
So what do you need the 250 for?
Yeah, so I think for a couple of things, one would definitely be inventory. The other is just all these opportunities for growth. We have dialed in what marketing works best, and we think we know.
Which is what?
Time to turn on the engines. So social media marketing is the sweet spot for us.
Guys, I like it. I'll make you an offer. It's a very simple idea, and it works. $250,000, I want 20%.
Whoa.
We appreciate that offer.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it's a great offer.
I'm surprised that Kevin wanted to give an offer at all, just because he's not exactly Mr. Fit, he's not Mr. Fit. He's Mr. Wonderful. I mean, they got 700,000 in sales. I mean, with the fourth quarter, you figure, in the fourth quarter they'll probably do more coming up. So I would project their sales probably around 1.25 to 1.5 million, depending on how their the rest of the year goes. Plus, being on Shark Tank eventually. I mean, we're not even at the fourth quarter yet, because this was probably recorded back in June, I believe. So with that said, like, I don't know that I would want to give up 20% of the company for 250,000 because you are still early. There's a huge upswing coming, and you might, if you're already feeling that crunch now of needing more inventory or money just for inventory, you're probably going to run up against that again pretty quickly. 250,000 ain't going to buy you a whole lot of them at $55.
So Mark and I own a pickleball team.
Yes, we do.
I like it. I mean, I think this whole thing is blowing up, as you guys know. Pickleball is huge. And Mark, are you interested in doing this?
Sure, we can do it together.
Yeah. 250,000. What do you think, Mark?
I mean, 20% is probably about right to get two of us.
Yeah.
Wow, he's so generous today. I was going to ask for 25, but yeah, I'll do it for 20%. 250,000, 20%, Mark and I.
You won't get Mr. Wonderful there.
Would you be willing to do?
No.
No. Seriously.
Yeah, no, 10% each. I think that's, yeah, I mean, it's the same amount of money, but you're only giving up 10% to each owner, which is a big difference than giving up 20% to one owner. With that said, I'm sure they would probably, the money issue is still there, right? They're still probably going to need more money. And if I could get, if you could push them anyway, it's probably going to be increased money to 350, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, so would you want to do 500,000 for the 20%?
No. Tremendous amount of value. We're in this game. We own a pickleball team. I mean, you want the two of us on
I'll
this
go to
deal.
15% just to squeeze heads.
You want the two of us on
I'll
this
go to
deal.
15% just to squeeze heads.
You don't want
I
a
think
guy like
you
Kevin
still
on
won't
this deal.
rob Mark.
Yeah, you guys got to make a decision.
Still
And
wanna
I
go
understand,
there.
If you don't want to do it, that's fine too.
One thing is we're not paying ourselves anything.
I get it.
We have it all in. The equity is the only thing
I
we can
get
have
it. That's
to
your
hold on to right
upsides,
now.
right? You just got to decide.
Would you match Mr. Wonderful's offer of 15%?
No. Can we chat for a second?
No, of
Yes.
course not.
Fast.
I mean, sure, I'll match it. We'll go up to 30%. We'll each get 15%. Hooray, ding, ding. We did the math. All right.
Could I have this paddle?
Yeah, use your paddle.
What do you want to do?
I don't know what you're going to do.
It's a lot.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for all of the offers. We want to take one more swing at you two. We would love to work with you, but we really are looking for $250,000 for 15% of the business.
Oh, no.
No.
Didn't Kevin offer you 15%?
He did. We
Well,
haven't
there
forgotten.
is Kevin.
Yeah, but he's not the right partner. These guys are.
That's
Don't be
interesting,
greedy.
Barbara. But you don't have an offer at all.
I'm not interested.
Guys,
Can I
what
tell
are you
you-
gonna
Look,
do?
obviously you don't want to do it. Guys, look, obviously.
What do you think?
Okay.
We have a deal, Sean.
All right.
Decision.
Good job. Way not to screw it up.
Sure.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, thank
Thank you, guys.
Congrats, guys.
Did we just do it, Tim? Did we walk out with a little bit of this? Woo!
I think Kevin should have went down to the
We
10%.
honestly gave up a little bit more than we'd hoped to going in.
He might have
But
got
we've
it.
learned over the 9 months of our business that the pickleball community is the sweet spot of our target market. So to have Mark and Robert as megaphones to kind of shout out to that pickleball community about Paddle Smash, it's a game changer for us.
All right, ready?
Good setup. Get the other ball. Get another ball.
Game over.
Yeah, and that seems. I would think that's one of the hard parts here is getting people to get good at such a short space to the net and aiming the ball at the same time. It's got to be tough. I don't know. So 15 feet in diameter, 2 to 4 players. $169. I mean, I'm like somewhat tempted, but to get 4 people to play it, I don't know. It is not a casual thing. Here's a 6-second video of playing it. Nope. Yep. And then you got to stop and get the ball out, and that's. I mean, it's the same problem with what was the other thing? Spike ball, right? That's the problem that you run into. What? Me if I. This one's when bro asked me if to paddle smash this weekend. Okay, so we're gonna check out their social media, but I mean, I think it's neat. I just you gotta really want to play pickleball on the go. So 1,736 followers over on Instagram. You got let's see, it doesn't show any of the engagement numbers, which is kind of disappointing. Here you go, 189 on this Paddle Smash giveaway. Otherwise, it's just it's annoying. It doesn't just show you. I guess because they're shorts or whatever they're calling those reels. Yeah, reels. So I mean, look, it totally can be fun if you're coordinated and all that. Wow. All right. Well, very cool. 519 likes over on Facebook. List a little bit of engagement compared to Instagram as per usual. 97 followers over on YouTube. Twitter or X, you got 472 following. When are they going to change Twitter.com to just X.com instead of forwarding X.com? It's so weird that they keep this branding is continuing in that direction. 12,000 followers over on TikTok, 401,000 likes, 4.3 million views on this one, 14.1 million views on this pinned video. I think, is this the one we just saw? I feel like, or maybe it was those people. Now, I've never actually played pickleball, but my understanding is it's just tennis, right? But like with smaller paddles, bigger ball, and smaller court. I believe. Anyway, Tim and Scott, I'd love to have you on the show for an interview. Talk about your Shark Tank experience. Talk about your business experience. Just drop a comment like this one from. I didn't read your name before that, and now YouTube shows the name. Jinduosa, right? I think I got it right. Well, good to have you back. As always, watch you from Nigeria. Absolutely awesome to see the international community, the international super community coming together with me here on this journey, learning as I'm learning about pickleball and pickle paddle smash and all that. I moved my mic up here. I think the sound sounds better when I did some tests. I don't love having the mic in the view, but tell me what you think below. I'm kind of curious if it's annoying or not. I watch other YouTubers and I see more and more like putting the microphone right to their face as if they were recording a podcast. I still prefer to have it down below the screen. I usually have it like right here. But it doesn't pick up my voice as well unless I turn up the gain, but then other sounds come filtering in. So I don't know. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next video over here. Take care and go be super.